Hey guys, we got another video here. Moving on to another topic. Now these are just topics that are thrown in on our exam that we need to make sure we understand. And some of this you are supposed to get in Algebra 1, but I know a lot of times Algebra 1 doesn't get as far as it needs to get, so you might not have learned some of this back in Algebra 1. Okay, and the one I'm talking about, direct variation. Okay, that's a topic that's in the Algebra 1 content, but you might not have got to that. That's towards the end of the book, and you might not have had time to get to that. So I'm just going to give you a little background on it. We're not going to really use mainly real numbers. They're just asking you to understand the relationship between these things. Okay, now guys, a direct variation just means how the numbers go together. Variation means how they go together. And a direct variation means that the input goes directly with the output. So 2 goes up to 4. Now we know what 2 goes up to 4, twice as big, right? So if my next number was 5, if I had the same direct variation, it would double. 5 would go up to 10. Obviously, if I had 9, the direct variation would again double and be 18. So this is a direct variation. These numbers have a direct variation. And the constant, again, we're going to use the letter K. The book uses the letter K for the constant. So the constant is obviously 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, so that's a direct variation. They're going directly to each other. Now, the other one's an inverse variation. Now, that one you didn't learn back in Algebra 1. You were supposed to learn a direct variation in Algebra 1. Now, in Algebra 2, we're doing inverse variation, but we're going to use both of these in problems. Okay? Now, the difference with an inverse variation is that these two numbers go together, okay, to make a total. So 2 and 12 make 24, but 3 and 8 also make 24, or 4 and 6 also make 24. Now these are going inverse. So see why they call this inverse is 2, then 3, 4. This side is going, the left side's going up, but for them to get the same number, the right side's going down. So they're going opposite. They're going inverse. Okay, and that K, instead of being what they go up by, the K is what they create. So 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6 all make 24. Okay, so that is the K part. Is on an inverse variation, the K is what they go up to, what they multiply up to. And again, because this one's going up, this one's going down, they're going in inverse. But this one, see 2, 5, 9, that's going up. 4, 10, 18, that's going to go up. They're going the same direction. That's kind of the easiest way to remember. Now, you can see in general, though, guys, we're not going to really be solving numbers. They just want us to put things into relationships. Okay? So we're saying that M varies directly with P. Okay, and guys, all that means then is P is going to be multiplied by this K number. So K times P, that is the direct variation. M is varying directly with P, and it's because of direct variation, it's going to go up by that K number. Just like here, this is going up. If K was 2, now again, K can be anything. I gave you an example where K is 2, but K could be 5. K could be a negative number. Okay? So anyway, the direct variation, this is how I'd write it. M varies directly multiplied with some constant number, okay, and P. Now, again, the inverse variation, again, I guess this is how you can think about it. 24 divided by 12 gave you 2. 24 divided by 8 gave you 3. 24 divided by 6 gave you 4. So the difference when it's an inverse variation, okay, then actually that K is being divided by P. So here K is being multiplied by P because it's direct, but here because it's inverse, it's going opposite. Again, one's getting bigger, one's getting smaller, so actually the relationship is division. So inverse variation, the relationship's division. Direct variation, the relationship is multiplying. Okay, now again, I mean, you would use this more in some higher math, but that in general is what they're giving us. Now, what they want us to apply it now is actually both at the same time. But again, this is really not that big of a deal. Okay, this is really not that hard. So they're saying y varies directly with one number or variable, but then inversely with another variable. Okay, and all we're really doing, guys, we're going to combine what we just did over here. So y varies, okay, directly with x. Remember over here, direct variation is multiplied, but then inversely with z, okay? So actually, guys, that's the answer right there. So y varies directly with x and inversely, again, inverse is a fraction, with z. And that's the answer. So again, this is not that hard. Shouldn't be a big deal for us. So here, this one, n, varies, again, directly with m and inversely with r. And again, that's all there is to it right there. Okay, so direct variation with m, inverse variation with r, and that's what they're looking for. Now again, on the exam, this would be a multiple choice problem, and obviously they're not really asking you to solve anything, just understanding the terminology and what that stands for. Okay. So hopefully we'll be back to take our exams in May. We'll see how things go, but trying to get you ready for that exam. So again, here's a problem for your assignment in green here. So again, A varies directly with C and inversely with B. Okay, so A varies directly with C and inversely with B. So that's the problem. Go ahead and post that in the journal part, and we'll see you next week. This is our last video for this week. Okay, see ya. Bye.